Hey, it's Klaus here. Welcome to another e-commerce coffee break. This time I'm going to do a Shopify mini store audit where I check a store on conversion rate optimization. So let's dive right into it. Hey everyone, how's it going? So this time I want to do a random site Shopify store and do a mini audit. So to find a site, the easiest way for me is to go on my ip.ms, and they list a ton of stores where their domain is hosted through Shopify. So it's very, very easy to find Shopify stores there. So I've decided on this one here. It's called beyondyoga.com. I don't know the site, I've never been there. It's ranked apparently here on 49,000. So I have opened the site in a new window, and we'll take it from there. So it's in a connector window, and first thing they do, if you come to the site, they see that I'm currently in Cyprus, and they give you a couple of information, or give you some informations here in regards of duties and taxes. I think that's very smart. It's very clever. You really know in advance what you're dealing with, and you don't get any surprises, and you will not be disappointed if you go through the store and have doing all the shopping and adding to the cart and whatsoever, only to find out that you have to pay 19% VAT, and there might be some additional import taxes. So I think that's quite well done. Not sure where the store is based. We'll find out hopefully in a second. But actually, this is something here on a shipping from United States to Cyprus, so obviously based in the USA. So that's quite good. For a second, you saw there was another pop-up there asking me to leave my email address there in exchange for a 10 or 15% discount code, and this disappeared while I clicked. Obviously, that's a bit of a design flaw because I have to click the one window away to get to the other one, and then that already has disappeared. So I think there should be a better way to do that, to either have this pop-up coming as a exit intent pop-up, or not directly when the site loads, or have it a bit timed that it comes later in the process. Now, being here on the homepage, as I said, first time here, new colors in soft space dye. That doesn't tell me anything. So always keep in mind, I'm a first-time customer. I don't know anything about the store, what they're selling. And then they're coming with some lingo, which probably, I don't know, customers or insiders might know. But this is definitely not helpful for a first-time customer. I would rather have, if you have a notification bar here, something that triggers me to go deeper into the site. The logo I think is fine, Beyond Yoga, so it sort of tells the story. And then we have the main navigation here, and you see it's what is called a mega menu. So if I go on new, this drops automatically, opens automatically, and gives me an overview of what is new. Now, I'm not 100% sure if people do understand what I can expect under oatmeal waffle. I would recommend something to eat. Probably it's not, but so if you have a navigation, always be clear about what I can find there. Shop new arrivals and shop new space dye who is whatever. So maybe their target group understands what that stands for. Otherwise, I would just keep it simple and easy. Then they have one here with bestsellers, and then they have shops, and then maternity. I think this mega menu is just too mega, to be honest. There's too much going on here. Less selection is actually better than too much on selection. So I would really recommend to clean this out, and not trying to navigate everything from this navigation, but get people to a collection page. Also, having this here as shop and then going in there, I would rather use this as collections or categories, because you're also shopping in bestsellers and in new. This is also shop, and then you have maternity, which that's fine, and you have sales, and then you have our story. So this navigation, I think, tries to communicate too much, and with that makes it too noisy, to be honest. I would really clean this up and focus on your best-selling categories and collections, and lead people more in this way. Then obviously the store seems to me that they have a lot of products. And again, here we have a search bar that you need to click before it opens. As you know from my other videos, that is not best practice. You want to have a search bar that is open if you have more than 20 products, and then people can enter directly their search term in there. Again, here, creating a account, a login, or that basically takes me to login and ground. It doesn't really explain why I should create an account or login with this store. So I would get rid of this unless there is a very good reason that you need to have a login. And then obviously we have the card here, and I will look into that in a minute. Now, for the banner image, what I like, they don't have a slider here. That's perfectly well. They show products and the products on the human being so that you can get a feeling how it looks. What I find a bit strange here, that this is an image, and this button is basically within the graphic. So everything is clickable, but this button, if you click it, it doesn't give you any feedback. So there's no mouse over or whatsoever. So instead of having the button within the graphic, I would really want to see a button that has a functionality and stands out more also color-wise. Here they took the same color like this one, it's just grayish or maybe even this green. I would rather have a color that stands out here. Got a green color, so they don't tell much about their value proposition down here. Up here, they're coming here with a couple of trust building factors, so mentions in the press, which is good. You should have that on the home page. And then if you go down here, then basically the value proposition comes while you're scrolling down. I would do it the other way. I would have this one up here as the value proposition for new customers so that they really can understand what this store is about. And then maybe going with the offers a little bit down. Like the photos, that's very well done. Again, here, not really a button. It pretends to be a button, but it's not. That I found a little bit strange, and they do the same here. So I think they should invest in a developer and having really someone there. The one thing that I see here is buttons, call to actions should always have the same color on a store. And here we already have 3 different colors for a call to action. That's something I would change. This is probably something they want to get people to Instagram. We'll see. Then we come here with a couple of overview of collections, so that's good. Again, here another button there, which is not a button. This is also, it's not text, it's in the graphic. Let's see if it's up here as well. Oops, sorry. I reckon. So whenever you have text that is implemented like this in a graphic, it will not be picked up by search engines. Yeah, same here. So that doesn't really affect your search engine rankings or search engine opportunities in a bad way. This is another one. So it's interesting. So they, instead of having text, they have a lot of images just up there, and all the images have the text in there. So that's very, very bad for SEO. Very strange that they do this. I think they do a good job in bringing benefits and having customer testimonials here, and then the categories and getting them to product pages. So that's well done. Also, the mouse overs here are good to have 2 images of a product. And I would put this in yellow stars, showing how many colors are available. That's good. You have the price there. So yeah, there's a lot of good things there, but there's also a couple of things that definitely need to be changed, and definitely not best practices. Now let's go into a category and see what we find there. So for the pet category, this is crop tanks. The one thing that I see here, I need to click on filter before the filters open. That's bad. So the filter should be always in viewable there. Filter is good in color, in size, in type. I also would add number of reviews and pricing. And then here, that's nicely done. This is sort of cleaned up here. So this, what you usually see when it was added or something like that, that's gone. So they really focus on the 4 things that matter. They have 3 images in a row, which is good. So you should have 3 or 4, or definitely not more than that. And now let's go into a product page quickly before I come to an end with this short review. Let's start up here. So there's a price there. They have interesting this they have swatches, color swatches here, which I like, and they work. If I can see that here. Yeah, they work also with the images, that's fine. And then they have like a seasonal thing there, and then also the swatches for the size and the size guide here. So this part of the buy box is really, really well done. Again, I would have possibly a different color for the call to action. As I said, should be the same on the whole page. A little bit more standing out than this one. Have a little bit of copy there. And then they have details here for fabric and model sizing. Okay, she's wearing small size. Okay, what I'm missing here is more information that are usually coming up. It's like how's the return policy and what's the shipping times and all of that. And then they show some other related products to this one. This is also good practice. I think that's a little bit too much. Well, in that sense, it makes sense because they want to sell not only the top, they will also sell the yoga pants to it. So that makes sense. And then they have the reviews down here, which is only 2. And it's add to the cart as the last step in my user journey on this site. So that's a slide out cart. I always recommend to test this A/B test to a cart page. And they try to upsell me here with a 2-pack of masks, which is also good to increase the average order value. So yeah, that was my quick run through to Beyond Yoga. As said, there is some opportunities to optimize. Would be interesting to know what their conversion rate is. Obviously, I don't know the store owners. So yeah, let me know what you think about that store, what you would optimize, and I see you in the next video. Have a good one. Chat soon.